Alright, hey guys, I'm Mickey of Yellow Vino. This is my 2012 Mazda Miata MX5. It's the Grand Touring Edition, power retractable hardtop. What I wanted to build was a street car that I could enjoy in the street and do the occasional mountain driving and autocross it and hopefully eventually track it. I wanted to, I haven't really seen too many NCs that are built the way I want to see, so hopefully this build encourages other Miata owners to get into the NC chassis. What I did with the car was just the basic stuff. I did coilovers, wheels, the brakes, the rotors, and I did a full Goodwin exhaust. I have a Helmholtz mid-pipe. The header is a ceramic race header, and I have the race single. And my intake is a Moto East intake, and it's a pretty good setup. I like the way it sounds, it's responsive, but I'd have to get a tune. This is originally an NC2, but I think the NC3 looks pretty good, so I did the front end conversion and I did the rear diffuser. I also did the seats, and eventually when you touch things with Miatas, it's just downhill from there, cars in general. I originally just wanted to put wheels and coilovers, but that was a snowball effect. My future plans for this car, get a tune, maybe a new front bumper, and maybe new wheels. Other than that, just probably get better at driving, like real driving. And that's about it. Go support the YouTube channel.
Careful bottoming this thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot, you're low as shit.
That'd be good.
You okay with it rubbing a little bit?
Okay, cool.
Turns in like nice. Understeery. Yeah. You do have more camber in the rear, it looks like. More camber in the rear is going to cause more understeer on turning.
Yeah.
And it's going to cause it to snappy, like be snappier and oversteer like that. Give this guy a little bit of room. So when I set my cars up, I like a lot of rotation easily on gas and brakes. So I do less camber. I try to do less camber in the rear than the front, if at worst case like match them. But no, I mean the car, like I like the turn and the steering effort's very light on it. The nose points in nicely. So I'm using brakes here to try to get the nose to talk, but I'm understeering a lot. Yeah, see, it's just a lot of understeer there. Brakes in here deep, and I can get the car rotating right now. See how it's like sliding a little bit? that's heavy on the brake. I'm really transferring the weight. This hill, everything gets light on that hill. It's very easy to oversteer on there. Catching up to this guy again. So yeah, so like this car, the way you want to drive a little bit faster is because of your alignment. You want to be definitely heavier on the brakes to try to offset that understeer. And it'll make it, with more camber in the front, it'll just rotate that much smoother. So this car you have to work to like, so I'm really using a lot of momentum because the front wants to, the front just wants to wash out before the rears. Yeah, I would consider realigning this.
Realigning it?
And trying to get some of that rear camber out. If you can do at least a half a degree lower than the front.
Yeah.
This car, so like the problem I don't like that is you saw like once you get this into an oversteer situation, it's like that much, it's snappier.
It's snappier, yeah, you're right.
So like, it will actually make this car much easier to slide, and it'll be more progressive when you hit that limit. Right now it's safe, like, because the car just wants to understeer, and that's okay. Like if you're a newer driver, that's not a bad thing because you're not going to be like, you know, really trying to course the car into like a slide like I am. So the car's just going to want to understeer like quite a bit. But when you do get to that point as a driver where you develop more, and you want to play around with the throttle and drive the car with the rear tires, having more front camber and less in the rear is going to be very helpful for that. And like your toe probably like either 0 or maybe like a 1/16 of an inch in the rear, and that will make it a little bit more stable too when you're in the oversteer situations. But other than that, it's a really good car. I'm sorry, my phone's ringing.
No, don't worry about it.
Dude, like this is a lot of fun, and like I feel the characteristics of the RX-8 like trickling through in here. And like I said, like this suspension was derived right from the RX-8s. I think they even share the same shocks. You could swap them. The RX-8 shocks are just a little bit longer, but they bolt right up into an NC. Yeah, really fun car. I'd be really curious to see like what one of these does with some bolt-on mods in the tune, because I think they get pretty good power gains with that.
Yeah. I've got a full exhaust system, but I didn't do the tune. That's what I got to do next.
Awesome.